Welcome back to Houston Life. More than 1.2 million Americans are diagnosed with cancer each year. But there is heartening news. Today, doctors and hospitals offer more options than ever for cancer treatment. And One Way Memorial Hermann ensures a patient is supported throughout their cancer journey is by providing complimentary access to an oncology nurse navigator. Today on Houston Life, we are joined by Nurse Navigators Manager Mandy Owens and oncology nurse navigators Shernette, Sherrill and Makenzie Hancock. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And Happy New Year. We're into the new year now. 2025 has been going well for you guys.
Yeah.
Mandy, kick us off with your mantra. I love the Nurse Navigator mantra.
Thank you. We are really proud at Memorial Hermann that we believe no patient should have to fight cancer alone. And so we really credit the nurse navigation team for that. They really hold the hand of a patient through their cancer treatment, all the way from diagnostic testing, through their chemotherapy, radiation therapy, sometimes surgery, and then into survivorship.
Wow, so it's that whole journey.
Exactly.
And it's really about having someone, I suppose it's, yeah, you imagine that when you're going through your cancer treatment, there are a lot of professionals that you're working with.
Exactly.
But they're doing the business of, helping you fight it. And so I guess it's really important to have someone hold your hand through that process.
It really is. A cancer diagnosis is really overwhelming and can be very scary. And so the nurse navigator can really help alleviate some of that stress.
Wow, and Makenzie, for you, you became an oncology nurse navigator and an oncology nurse because you have a big history of cancer in your family.
Yes, I do. So my sister at 39 years old was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, completed treatment, and was actually diagnosed at Memorial Hermann. And she has one more phase of treatment left, so I'm really excited for her. So I have a strong family history of breast cancer in my family. My grandmother, my mother, and my aunt, and now my sister were all diagnosed with breast cancer. So it hits very close to home. And, having that experience really helps me empathize and provide the best care that I can to patients and family members.
And you work at one of Memorial Hermann's facilities, and there is a nurse navigator an oncology nurse navigator in every Memorial Hermann facility, and it's a free service as well.
It is a free service to patients, and we have about 21 navigators on our team, I believe, and we have at least one navigator at every Memorial Hermann campus available to patients.
How is it for you, knowing what someone's going through when they have been diagnosed with cancer and knowing what they face? How is it for you being able to help people at a time like that?
It's extremely rewarding for me. Like I said, I've gone through it on the other side, being a family member, and although I have the experience I have as a nurse in oncology, it's frightening. And so I can only imagine for people who don't have that experience and really don't know what's going on, they don't know what their treatment plan is. And so, being able to provide that care is something that's extremely important to me.
And Makenzie, of course, your family has a history of breast cancer, but it's all cancers that people are helped through with an oncology nurse navigator. Shernette, you work at, I suppose it's that, once you've rung that bell, the care continues with nurse navigators, and you work at sort of the end part of someone's cancer journey. Tell us about that.
Memorial Hermann has two survivorship centers. There is a Lindig Family Resource Center, which is in Memorial City, and then we have Canopy Cancer Survivorship Resource Center that's located in the Woodlands. And so with those resource centers, they're open to all patients with all cancers, and also it's open to patients in the community as well. All the services that we do provide are free of cost. And so with those centers, they offer an array of support groups for patients who are just going through, when they go through their treatment, they have symptoms of fatigueness, symptoms of just many symptoms overall. And so when those patients, we don't want them to be alone. So it's very important to be a part of a support group. And so that support group and all of our resources provide, whether it's resources that's psychological, counseling services. We also have Zumba, yoga, Pilates, the barre classes. We have ladies that come in and play mahjong.
Oh my God.
Knitting group, pet
It's everything,
therapy.
almost
It's
anything you can think of.
Everything that you can think of, absolutely.
Oh, that's
Yes.
amazing. So just anything that anyone might need that might work for them to help support them through a really challenging time.
Yes.
And then afterwards to, step back into the world healthy and healed.
We do offer wig fitting, so we do have a cosmetologist that comes in and shave women's hair or men's hair, because men also use wigs too. We do provide the free wig fitting services. We also offer, for women who opt to not go through reconstruction, we offer the prosthesis, the bra, and prosthesis.
Wow.
So we do offer that as well. We have HEB that comes in as part of the nutrition and does a cooking demonstration.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So there's really a lot.
Yes.
Is there? I feel like you could just say, is there pet therapy?
And there is pet therapy. And
There's anything you can think of.
anything that you can think of. And we even have a men's group who meet once a month, and we have a luncheon, because men tend to internalize a lot of things, and so they do not verbalize of what's going on with them. So it's not only for men with a cancer diagnosis, it's also for men who are caretakers as well too, that are being part of that group.
So this program really supports everybody who is going through their cancer journey and everybody around them who is helping support them through the journey.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I love that it is available to everyone in the public, so you don't have to be a patient of Memorial Hermann. You can jump on board and make the most of this amazing program. Ladies, thank you so much. Mandy Owens, Shernette, Sherrill, and Makenzie Hancock, thank you so much for joining us today on Houston Life. It is a pleasure to have you in the studio. Absolutely amazing. And of course, if you want to find out more about the role of an oncology nurse navigator and how they can help you in your cancer journey or help you help someone through their cancer journey, then visit memorialhermann.org/oncology-nurse-navigators. Houston Life will be right back.